Happy tomorrow, folks. Now, if you remember on my main channel, I did a review on a light kit by Weeylite, but they have one that's a little bit better than that one. So today, I'll be reviewing Weeylite's RB9 LED light kit. Let's take a look at this, shall we? So as I said, this is a step up from one of their previous light kits that I reviewed, and I'm going to show you why in just a second here. So to get into the box, all you have to do is just lift it up, and there you go. Now the box is open. So inside we have the light, and my goodness, this thing is big. I mean, it's a lot bigger than the other one I reviewed, but my goodness. Now, that's not it for the box. If you actually lift up this little plastic mold that the light kit sits in, at the bottom you've got your accessories. So for accessories, we have in this little pouch here, let's take a look at what we've got. So we have a charging cable, and this one actually does not have any interchangeable batteries. It's all done by a cord. We have a little tripod, so you can set it up possibly on your desk. This is a pretty small one, so I do assume that these are like desk tripods. And then we have okay, I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know what these things are, because I mean, a lot of parts, like, they can bend out. This little hinges almost look like you can fit a smartphone in here, but I'm not entirely sure what these are for. And then lastly, we have a little cold shoe adapter piece. And then we also have a light diffuser, and basically what this does is that it helps soften up the light when it's in use. We also have a user manual. Now this is important, do not throw this away because you're going to need this in just a second here. We have a warranty card, and we also have a little certificate in the box, so how cute. So in terms of accessories, there's not a whole lot here, but when it comes to a light kit, like for example a diffuser, I've tested it before. It does look really nice when you add it on, and then as far as the other pieces, you don't need a lot. You really just need a way to attach it to your camera or put it on your desk, depending on where you want the light to cast. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual light piece itself. Now, as I mentioned, this thing is pretty big. Like, putting it next to my smartphone here, you can see that it's about the same length, but this one's also a little bit thicker. Now I'm just going to go ahead and point out some other things that are present on this light here. So on the back you can see that we got its name, RB9, we got the Weeylite name, we got what it is, and then we also have some information here about it, as well as some legal stuff, which for some reason, legal stuff on a product really isn't the prettiest thing, but for some reason, how it's laid out on here is really eye-catching and doesn't really ruin the appearance. Taking a look more at it, we've got our screen here, which basically will display what mode it's in. We have our manual button, we have our set button, and we also have our plus and minus button. We have the actual buttons on the side here. We have our on-off button. We have our charging port here, and a little hole here for this is where you screw in the cold shoe. And then finally, one more hole is presented on the right side. Well, depending on how you're looking at it, of course. If you're looking at it from this direction, then it's on the right side. If you're looking at it from this direction, then it's on the left side. Unless you have it upside down, then it's kind of... Anyway. Alright, well that pretty much does it for the appearance of this kit, so let's go ahead and test with this, shall we? Let's go ahead and turn it on. Now I'm keeping it away from my face because I don't want to go blinded, but right off the bat you can see this thing is bright. So yeah, as you just saw, that was pretty bright. And so in order for me to do a real comparison as to how bright it is, I'm going to set the settings on this one to the same one as my current light kit, and we'll compare it from there. So this is their RB08P kit, and this is the RB9. Now, it does look pretty similar. I do feel like this one may actually be a little bit brighter, but that could just be me. You remember that little user manual that I told you to save? Well, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to open it up, and do you see these QR codes here? Find the one that matches your smartphone, because this offers Bluetooth compatibility, so you can control this from your smartphone. Don't believe me? Watch this. So as you can see, the screen says off, the button's on, and now watch this. I'm going to point it away because I don't want to blind anyone. I'm just going to click this button here at the top. Look at that! And it's not just on and off too. You can control the brightness here. You can control how warm you want it to be. You can even control the colors. And not just that, you can give it some flashy effects too. Like there's one in here called Flash. You can control the speed. There's one in here called Firework. There's one in here called Alarm, which actually I highly recommend nobody using if you have epilepsy. So that is a really big step up. Like, okay, being able to control stuff from your smartphone isn't new, but for something this small, you probably wouldn't expect it to do that. And it helps out a lot too when you're recording too. Say like you're recording, you look through it and you're just like, oh wait, I think it's a little bit too warm. Or the other way around, oh, it looks a little bit cold. You can do all of that from your phone and you don't have to leave your seat. Because, let's be honest, having to get up multiple times to fix one setting can get annoying really, really fast. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna become my new light kit. Now, with the good, there's gonna come some bad. And honestly, the only bad that I could find is the fact that you can't change the batteries directly. Sure, battery compartments are ugly, like there's no denying that. But if you forget to charge it, which can happen to a lot of people, then you gotta wait for it to charge. But that's it. There's nothing really bad about this light. I mean, it's light. What bad can you say about it? I like it, and personally, I think Weeylite outdid themselves. So everyone who helped make this, take a bow. You earned it. So that'll do it for this review on Weeylite's RB9 light kit. Let me know what you think about this review. Let me know if this is a light kit you considered picking up, or maybe if it's a kit you already have. I'm curious to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this review, why not leave a like on this video, drop a comment in the comment section, and click that subscribe button, because there's a secret to the YouTube subscribe button. If you click it, there's a chance that it could turn white, and not a lot of people are lucky enough to see that, so click mine, and let's see if you're lucky enough to see one. Also, I would like to mention, since I've been doing my reviews here, I'll have more to come, so don't you worry. Or worry unless you don't like these videos. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good yesterday!